Sometimes when you're out riding with a group, they want to get here, get there, and get back over there. Well, today we're just going to take our time and wander through Ontario's Highlands. Ontario's Highlands is the perfect region in Ontario to have an unrehearsed day and to explore with an openness to wander. Snowmobiling in the region will take you from the central Highlands of Minden to the Ottawa Valley. When you take the time to discover the region, you will find an amazing network of rail line trails, old logging roads, some open field running, and deep wooded, windy adventure trails.
Oh, it's awesome. It's an emerging market for us, and we've been blessed with great snow, and our regional tourism groups are actually embracing the snowmobilers, and we're seeing a real uptick in the number of people, number of sleds coming in. Our sledders are coming from all over the place. This year they're coming from southern Ontario because we have more snow. We get a lot from the Ottawa area, Quebec. The region used to be a big lumbering area. That's 150 years ago. And Calabogie Lake is actually a widening of the Madawaska River, which was the highway that took all the lumber or the logs from here down to the Ottawa River out to the St. Lawrence. You just never really know where people are coming from. And sometimes they truck in and sled from here. They really come from everywhere.
We are helping a friend get a bucket list item off their list. They'd never been on a snowmobile trip, so we decided to take them from Victoria, BC to Haliburton, Ontario to go snowmobiling.
And you ended up here at Heather's Lake Lodge.
Yes, we heard the food was amazing, and we knew it had a connector trail to the system, and our friends all recommended it. The scenery is amazing here. You're going through hardwoods, and then suddenly you're going through pines, and you get up on these ridges and you have beautiful views. Really nice. And not too many long lake runs. They tend to keep you in the forest here, which is really nice. Because some of the trails, in some areas you ride lakes for a lot longer than you might like to. The amount of snow here is unbelievable. But they get the lake effect snows, right? So we were watching the Weather Channel, and you could see this winter, especially with the lakes not freezing, they were getting pounded with lake effect snows. So they would get a dump of a foot, and then another dump of 8 inches, and another dump of a foot. So we knew the snow would be pretty deep when we got here.
While wandering on this incredible and extensive trail network through Hastings County, Haliburton Highlands, and the Ottawa Valley, your day will be full of visual treasures. The trails utilize bridges of many sorts, from seasonal floating bridges to permanent access bridges in towns, and also incorporate older rail bridges that once saw steam locomotive traffic. Like the old rail lines, the snowmobile trails crisscross the landscape and provide access to the many towns. These towns are full of culture and history with a traditional pioneer look and feel, which is noticeable in the warm hospitality and services for sledders. Cozy places to rejuvenate from a day of scenic touring can be found throughout the Highlands, and although you are riding in the wilderness, you are never far from another small town full of all the snowmobiling necessities.
Oh, I'm just out for a tour tonight with my wife. We came just from south of Ottawa. It's a great mix of rail line, hydro line, tight, twisty trails, so yeah, we really enjoy it.
Have you been to Calabogie Peaks before?
Yeah, we usually make an annual trip. It's just a trip we like to take every year. Yeah, we stay here at the peaks, yeah.
It's a pretty good place set up for snowmobiling, isn't it?
Oh, it's fantastic, yeah, we love it. Oh, they're freshly groomed today. We got nice fresh snow last night, so couldn't be better. Yeah.
Tourism in Haliburton County, Haliburton Highlands in general, is very supportive of each other. We help each other in aspects of whether there's availability or what trails are open, what trails aren't open. We're part of the Canadian Shield, so we certainly get a surplus of snow in our area. And we are only 45 minutes at most to Algonquin Park. We're also close to Haliburton Forest and Wildlife, which offers a very intimate trail system, and you can't go wrong in the sense that they always have the trails open throughout the winter time period. So yeah, they only take 100 sleds at a time, so it's a very intimate experience in the forest. So yeah, you can go dog sledding while you're there as well. So We had guests from the UK, specialists in the area, and even on our patio itself, 42 species of birds he saw in 2 days. So it's definitely known for the deer, the moose in the area, but certainly you see wild turkeys, you see foxes, all kinds of wildlife. Yeah, no boring trails in this area, no matter what kind of trail system that you're on, because of it being part of the Canadian Shield. You're rolling and you're diving and up and down and around. Yeah.
On a day of wandering, you will see just about every type of snowmobile trail in this region, but you will also come across unexpected hidden treasures. Nature is everywhere, and you never know what you'll find along the way, like a local artisan on a photo shoot.
For years I've been coming here to Eganville to the Bonnechere Cup, and today I'm going to take one of our fleet sleds for a couple laps around the track. Oh, I'm going to be just a little kid all over again. Ah yes, glare ice, glare ice, glare ice. This is gonna be fun. That was an absolute blast. Now it's time that these guys get ready for race weekend, and us, we're gonna get back on the trails.
The Sinking Sled, well, Bontrae Snowmobile Club is active. This is their actual clubhouse that they run all the meetings out of and everything. So we decided we'd do a fundraiser for their trail improvements, and we put a eco-friendly, stripped down, no oil, no nothing, no motor, no nothing, sled, shell basically, on the lake, and every year we bet on when it'll go down.
Buy myself a ticket, I'm gonna be the winner.
Snowmobilers are fantastic for this region. We would be quiet right now if not for the hundreds of snowmobiles that come through this district every year. It's a great boost for the tourism industry and for people like us, hotel, restaurants in the whole area. It's wonderful.
I'm into my 29th season, and I've learned an awful lot over those 29 years, but most of all, that snowmobilers are great people. What they want is a friendly smile every morning and a friendly smile when they go to bed. We provide gas and oil for their machines, we provide food and accommodation, and then a bucket of bolts, just in case.
Ontario's Highlands is the perfect region in Ontario to have an unrehearsed day with an openness to wander. To plan your trip, go to comewander.ca.